The small neighborhood is always a wonderful space for Henry to explore, but it is also where the boy learns to live harmoniously with everyone. Dad Thomas is always the calm protector, using his steadiness to show his son the boundaries, while Mom Mary is the empathetic guide, using gentle storytelling to help Henry understand that every small action can bring joy or sadness to those around him. Under the gentle afternoon sun, Henry had just finished a sweet chocolate candy. Instead of running to the trash can in the corner of the yard, the boy looked at the low fence separating them from the neighbor's garden. Henry carelessly tossed the shiny wrapper over the fence, landing on the green grass on the other side. The boy laughed innocently. "Our yard is perfectly clean now, Mom and Dad. The wind will take the wrapper to play at another house." Dad Thomas was standing nearby. He gently placed his hand on Henry's shoulder. His eyebrows furrowed just a little, and his eyes showed a serious but warm look. He slightly pressed his lips together, slowly kneeling to look straight at Henry. His voice steady and calm. "Henry, our yard is clean, but the neighbor's yard is now dirty. Cleanliness is only truly beautiful when it does not affect others, my boy." Mom Mary also stepped over, sitting on the grass and taking her son's small hands. Her eyes crinkled with overflowing love. She whispered in a voice as soothing as a lullaby, "My good Henry, try to imagine this. If you had a very cozy and clean bed, and suddenly someone threw a candy wrapper onto your pillow, would you be sad? The neighbor's garden is just like his living room. He has worked hard to pick up every dry leaf so the grass stays green. If you throw trash there, he will have to bend over and pick it up for you. A kind boy wants to help his neighbor, not make him more tired, right?" Mom gently touched Henry's cheek. "Do you want to go with Daddy to ask permission to go inside and pick up that wrapper? That would be a very brave action." Henry understood. He felt remorseful for his thoughtlessness. The boy took Dad Thomas' hand and went to knock on the neighbor's door to fix his small mistake. Dad Thomas smiled, his eyes sparkling with encouragement for his son. While the parents were chatting, Henry found a piece of white chalk in the yard. Looking at the clean white painted brick wall of the neighbor's house, Henry thought it looked exactly like a giant piece of paper. The boy excitedly grabbed the chalk and drew a large superhero with wide open wings on that wall. Henry cheered as he drew. "Look, Mom and Dad, I gave the neighbor a superhero to protect the house." Dad Thomas stepped over. He did not snatch the chalk but simply led Henry back a few steps so he could see the wall clearly. His face was serene, and his eyes showed a serious reminder. He blinked slowly, looking at his son and speaking in a mild voice. "Henry, your superhero is very beautiful, but this white wall is the neighbor's hard work. He spent many days painting it to make it clean and new." Mom Mary came closer and led Henry to sit on the wooden bench. Her eyes shone with tolerance. She gently explained, "My dear Henry, do you remember when you first got your brand new white t-shirt? If someone had drawn on it then, no matter how beautiful the drawing was, the shirt would not be as new and clean as before. This wall is like the shirt of the neighbor's house. He likes it to be bright and tidy. Your drawing might make him sad because he has to work hard to repaint it." Mom took the hand still stained with chalk dust. "A real superhero is someone who knows how to protect the good things around them. Now, do you want to take a damp cloth with Mommy and gently wipe away this drawing to return the clean wall to him? Afterward, I will give you a giant piece of paper so you can draw a superhero as a gift for him. How does that sound?" Mom's whispers helped Henry realize that not everywhere can be a drawing surface. The boy happily cleaned the chalk marks with his mother, feeling the value of preserving others' property. On a weekend morning, Henry was helped by Dad to water the flowers. Seeing the water spraying out like shimmering sunbeams, Henry excitedly adjusted the nozzle. He unintentionally, or sometimes intentionally, pointed the hose over the fence, spraying water directly at the neighbor's clothesline, where the neighbor had just hung perfectly clean white shirts. Dad Thomas immediately stepped over and reached out to turn off the water. He placed his hand on Henry's shoulder, his eyebrows furrowed just a little, his expression very solemn, but not at all irritable. He let out a gentle sigh, his voice deep and clear. "Henry, water is for the plants to grow green, not for getting other people's clothes wet. Look, those shirts were just washed clean." Mom Mary stepped out of the house and sat beside Henry, hugging him. Her eyes crinkled with overflowing empathy. She spoke in a mild voice. Henry, do you know the neighbor had to wash those clothes since early morning? He hung them in the sun so they would be fragrant and dry. If you spray water on them, the clothes will get wet and dirty again, and he will have to do all that tiring work over again. Think about it. If I had just washed your teddy bear and a little kid sprayed water on it until it was soaking wet, would you be sad? Henry lowered his head, his lips pressing together slightly. Yes, I would not have a bear to hug to sleep. That is right, my love. Mom Mary stroked his hair. Everyone cherishes the results of their labor. Your mischief might bring a moment of fun, but it makes others work hard. A good boy knows how to use the hose in the right place to help plants grow, not to bother the neighbors. Go apologize to him and promise to be more careful next time. Henry realized his mistake and obediently went with his mother to the neighbor's house. Seeing the neighbor's forgiving smile, Henry promised himself to always be a caring and kind little neighbor.